Okay, on the draw this time. Lead and mirror. So I don't even really know what I'm trying to draw in this deck. I have a lot of bad cards. Like Chimeric Coils is pretty bad. Swamp doesn't really mean anything. There's a lot of... Ooh, drew one of my best cards. I'm just gonna play it now. That way I can hook up my mirror on turn 3. Next turn, place Plains Lead and Mirror. Hopefully he has a... This card's not very good. Whenever blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, destroy both creatures. So if he attacks, I get to decide if we want to trade. And if I attack, he could decide if he wants to block, which he can already do. So he's basically giving me more options by equipping this. There's very few situations where that card has upside. It's mostly I get to destroy your creature by blocking it. Is he going to play like a Nurok Prodigy? Because I can kill that. What does this do? At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice the artifact unless you pay its mana cost. I'm not going to pay its mana cost. I guess he paid 3 mana to get rid of my turn 2 play. It's like a Stone Rain, but it didn't put me back a turn. I should have played this Contra Cub. I was not thinking of what I was drawing. That was real bad. I was very disturbed by this Disruption Aura, which I don't think I've ever played against before. Yeah, not paying attention. Should have played my 2-2. Yeah, okay, good. He played a 2-1 I can block. So I'm just going to play my Contra Cub now. Since I can block Spin Crusher with Draft Prowler. I mean, he could equip it, but then he wastes his turn doing that. So if he wants to waste his turn equipping his Dread Iron Sledge, then I'm okay with that. In the next turn I can equip my Longbow to Skyhunter Cub, attack for 3, or just attack for... It doesn't give any toughness boost, right? No, okay. It just turns this guy into a Bird's of Paradise. So he spent a mana to get a mana. Next turn he starts getting returns off it. So he has to play a creature here. I'm just going to gun down his Dross Prowler. Sure, Chittering Rats is fine. So if I equip to Skyhunter Cub, I can swing for 3, but if I equip to Spin Crusher, I can set him back a land, because he missed a land drop. And just, I'm definitely playing poorly. I should have equipped to Skyhunter Cub to shoot it down, and leave back Spin Crusher to block. But, yeah, whatever. He was probably going to equip Dread Iron Slag anyway. And I don't want to trade off a creature when I have Longbow in play. Dead Iron Sledge, not Dread Iron. Okay, so there's the mantle. If I draw a land... No, I don't even need to draw a land. This Chittering Rats is just dead next turn. And he has to keep playing creatures in order... This is acceptable. Now I have to make him keep playing creatures so he can add enough mana to his mana pool to play spells. So, I mean, neither of us are really doing anything. But, like, since he's playing Chittering Rats. But as long as he stops playing Chittering Rats, I'll be ahead. Because he has fewer lands than I do, and I have a Longbow in play. Okay, he has 4th land drop, so he might not equip this turn. Though if he's going to play another Chittering Rats, he has to equip, because he doesn't have double black anymore. Gemstone Array. He's playing a lot of bad cards. This card takes forever to do anything. This card is a very expensive, like, not even removal spell. I don't think I even want to kill the rats. I think I'll just attack with my Sky Hunter and then block with Spin Crusher. After I hook it up with Longbow, of course. Like, he can start putting charge counters on this gemstone mine, or array. But he needs to spend 2 mana for every 1 mana he gets back. So it'll take a few turns, and I think by that I can bash him over and over again with my flyer and ping him with my pinger. So I'm not too worried about it. All the more if he equips this sledge here and tries to go to town. I mean, he could be just trying to filter mana through that, which is its worst use. Like building up to play a Skyreach Mentor or something. Which is actually going to be hard for me to deal with this game. I basically have to get him low enough and then blinding beam him down, but I don't think I have enough time for that if he already has a Skyreach Manta. Slagworm armor? Really? This costs like, what, 3 to equip? So he's giving me a free +1/+1 counter, which is nice of him. He must not have read my card. Yeah, I couldn't think of any 1 blue mana. I guess he had any mana. But, like, what's he gonna do? Use a trick on my O2? I should have hit his rat. Forgot it dealt damage. Man, I'm playing poorly. He even gave me a free creature and I just ignored it. Ugh. Well, I'll kill it now, I guess. Okay, gotta tighten up. It's been a long day, but gonna try to play at least passively. Kill his rat so he can't make a large one. It was also weird he did this main phase instead of into turn, but I get the feeling my opponent's not the best forest. So he definitely has some Sunburst cards. If the array and mantle weren't already evidence enough. Oh no! A 2/2 haste. I think if he attacks, I'll activate Coil and block. Oh, what's he doing with his mana? Oh, nothing, sorry. I thought he tapped something, but he didn't. I'll definitely trade my 1-drop for his 4-drop, if he lets me. Unless I passed priority through it because I'm not connected. But I am connected. So he's just stalling. Okay, he figured out he shouldn't attack. And I think I'm just going to attack with Skyhunter Cub. And then... Ooh. Yeah, just attack with Skyhunter Cub. And then leave Spin Crusher back to block. And if he tries to equip any equipment to it, I will kill it with Essence Drain. Before he can move the counters around. Also, he didn't equip Paradise Mantle to his guy, which is pretty weird. Like, the longbow kind of gives away that I'm not... that I'm planning to do something with my mana this turn, because otherwise I would have just moved it and shot him for 1. But that's kind of unavoidable. Ooh. Costs 3 to equip. So... he definitely should have... Oh no, he'll probably use his array counter. Like 3 mana equip Battle Gear, or not. Okay. And I'm going to Essence Drain it now so I don't waste my turn. Okay, he has mana. Oh, it's a sorcery. Wow. I thought it was an instant. Remember when I said I wasn't going to play poorly? I changed my mind. I actually just am going to play poorly. I thought it was actually just Lightning Helix. I wonder why he didn't equip his guy with Battle Gear. Like, he thought I had a trick, obviously. And I fooled him by making him think I had a trick. So he's making black mana. Please move. Please say yes. No, he did not do it. I wonder what the black mana's for. Oh, just a gemstone counter. Yeah. And Spin Crusher hits for damage now. I've been playing so poorly this game, but I guess my opponent's just playing with a really bad card, so it doesn't matter. Like Slaghorn Armor, Gemstone Array, Dread Iron Slag, Disruption Aura. He's played 4 bad cards. Granted, I've played Spin Crusher and Chimeric Coils, so. Ugh. There's the card I couldn't deal with before. And still can't deal with it, surprisingly enough. I guess I'll just hit him for 2 a couple times. This gives my guy first strike. So if... no, that doesn't even work. I was thinking if I had Helm on my Skyhunter Cub, I could make it large enough where I could ping this guy pre-combat, move a longbow, but I need another creature for that. Like, get 2 damage on Skyhunter Manta before attacking. This costs 1. And I'll play an Energy Chamber to start making my Spin Crusher unblockable. And then I'll ping his face. Ooh, a null. That's fine, I guess. He didn't want to counter my creature, but he wants to counter my Energy Chamber? The creature's definitely better, like if he didn't know what other spells I had, because I have a longbow in play. I guess I'll just shoot his face. Take 5 off his Manta because I'm pretty far ahead. He has 0 cards in hand. He can't even really afford to attack with the Skyreach Manta. And then next turn he's dead, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's dead next turn if he doesn't play a creature. No, it doesn't even matter if he plays a creature, he's just dead. Because I can tap his guy with a Binding Beam. The Scry doesn't matter. Played Darksteel Pendant to Scry. So he probably has some affinity guys in his deck. So he kept it on top, which is interesting. But ultimately doesn't really matter since he's dead. On board. And he conceded. I guess I could have just activated Chimeric Coil as well. For the sideboard against a bunch of cards, deck, we want nothing because we don't have any sideboard cards. We didn't draft a good enough deck to have options. Man, I played that game very poorly. Wow. Okay, we're shaping up now. We're just going to be insanely good from now on. Or draw a Pristine Angel at every game, so it doesn't matter. I don't know why I thought this was an instant. I've played with it before. Okay, he chooses to be on the play, unsurprisingly. His hand is not the best. I can't even cast this card, but like I'll keep it because I have a turn 2 and a turn 3 play. Even if my turn 2 and 3 play are all mana creatures. Maybe he'll Disruption Aura my Leaden Mirror again. I don't need it this game, just like I didn't need it last game. Thought Courier would be definitely the worst. That's okay, I guess. He does have to use mana for it, which is a drawback. Next turn I can play Urgolem's Eye and Spin Crusher. What's he gonna do? No play? He has to have a play, otherwise I wouldn't have scryed during my upkeep, or not. Need to draw a white mana eventually. I guess for now I'll just play Spin Crusher. Yeah, O2s. This scry during upkeep thing, I'm not sure how effective it is. If he can afford the mana now, he's just not developing his early game at all. And I have a bunch of mana up on him now. For all he knows, I could be playing Deathcloud in my deck to make him get rid of all his lands, and I'd still have Urgolem's Eye. I mean, he probably doesn't play around Deathcloud because it's a rare, but I do actually have it, just not in my deck. What did he play last game that I was afraid of? Disruption Aura? Fabricate? For Skyreach Manta? was the best card I saw last game. He could get Gemstone Array if he already has Skyreach Manta, but not enough colors to use it. Could get Pentad Prism. I wish my deck was faster so I could punish these starts, like where he just doesn't do anything. But my deck also doesn't do anything, so I guess we're even. Like next turn, it's turn 4, and I'm swinging for 1. Yep, still swinging for 1. At least I can kill his Skyreach Manta if he just plays it now. Like plays a Forest and Skyreach Manta. I can kill it with Essence Drain. This doesn't look like a Skyreach Manta. There's the Gemstone Array. So it's probably just impossible for me to kill it. I guess I'll give my Leaden Mirror first strike and trample. My deck just does not do enough. Like, what's my best draw here? I need a Plains at some point. I don't feel bad drawing that, because if it wasn't a Seat of the Sun, I'd be a Swamp. Just randomly attacking with Spin Crusher. Helm of Conjure does give haste, right? Yeah. So I can play creatures and equip them in the same turn. He kept it on top again. So he gets to play Skyreach Manta next turn and kill me with it, because I don't have any outs. If I draw... Like, my only out to it is drawing a Echoing Decay and then Essence Draining it for the old 2-for-1 Chittering Rats. I definitely would have played Skyreach Manta. That does a lot more than Chittering Rats. Like, he should skip my next... He should, like, make me skip my turn, quote-unquote, when he has the 5/5 flyer in play. I think I'm just gonna kill this anyway, because... Well, do I kill it? What else do I have to Skyreach Manta? Let's look. We have... Viridian Longo with 15 mana and 5 creatures. Pristine Angel does the job. Drawing another Essence Drain doesn't work because we don't have that much mana. Decay, Echoing Decay works. And yeah, that's it. I don't really think I'm going to kill him with Mirror Beatdown, so... I could activate Chimeric Coils for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make it a 7/7. Or make it a 5/5 with Trample. That's not going to be enough. Like if I keep playing lands, I might kill him with Chimeric Coil. Drawing a Longbow would be pretty good. And then he puts a counter on Gemstone Array. I guess if he played Manta, Skyreach Manta would be a 4/4 last turn instead of a 5/5. Because he only had 2 counters on it, but still. A 4/4 is definitely better than a 2/2. And now he has the Plains. So, sadly, I can't equip Helm of Cauldron to Pristine Angel, so it won't get haste or any sweet abilities like First Strike or Trample. Because if I equip it, it'll just fall off when it gets untapped. Yep, there's Skyreach Manta. Hopefully he attacks with Chittering Rats again into Spin Crusher. I messed it up last time, so I deserve another shot. Oh, another Chittering Rats. That's delightful. I can't even draw Pristine Angel. I still don't have 2 white mana. You can't attack just past turn. Or attack with Chittering Rats. Wow. This is not value for him. I'm just gonna block the Spin Crusher. I wonder if I block with Ledmir, throw away a mana for a Chittering Rats. I think that's fine. This way I get to put my Helm of Cauldron on Spin Crusher. I wonder why he did that. He threw away a 2/2 for a 1/1. It's not my idea of a good trade. I need to find some way to get rid of this Manta. Yep, I'm just gonna always yield to this. I never have any responses to it. I don't have any artifact removal. And I didn't want to kill the Chittering Rats because obviously I have a 2/4 if he ever attacks with it. Well, I learned not to attack with it. Interesting. You think he would have learned that after once it didn't go well for him, but I guess it took twice. So is he playing another Skyreach Magic? Because that would be the worst. No, it looks like he is. So Echoing Decay does make this into a 3/3, but it makes them both into 3/3s, but I can't kill them both, so I'm probably just dead here. Like, if I don't draw something really good. Plains, it's pretty close. I'll make a large Chimeric Mass so I can get value out of my Leonin Square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And equip Helm of Cauldron so it has trample, so we can't just jump it. A little make your own fireball. Trample and first strike. As if that matters. It's just dying end of turn. I think I'm dead. Like, you just have something. What can I even draw here? If I draw Echoing Decay, I get to kill a Skyreach Manta. But he still has a Skyreach Manta and I'm at 8. One, two, three, four, 5. I guess I have enough mana to play Echoing Decay, Essence Drain, and Leonin Squire. If he plays another threat, I'm just dead though. Yeah, Cackling Imp. Skyhunter Cub. What? So it'll be a flying first strike trample haste. That's not good enough. I can't beat like one Skyreach Manta, much less 2. And I mean, we don't really have any board changes either. We just don't have anything in our board. Oh. Yeah, I just go on the play, and Sand's okay. I get a turn 3 draw Golem. Hook up with a Volshot Gauntlets, I guess. I'll probably play Guardian Idol, turn 2. Lead with Swamp, because obviously draw Golem. I don't want to play hook up draw Golems. This card's not very good. I don't want to play Volshot Gauntlets because I don't want to hook up my only creature to a can't untap thing. I hope he attacks with this because then I'll take 2 and he can't block my draw Golem anymore. Yep, he definitely attacked with it. Sweet. No further plays? No Darksteel Pendant? Okay. So we can actually play Dross Golem and Volshot Gauntlets. And cost 3 to equip. I might equip it next turn to the Dross Golem and then play Leonin Squire. That way I can attack with 1 large creature a turn. Hopefully more than he can deal with. If I even get up to 5 mana, just expendable 5 mana, I can activate Guardian Idol and equip it, and then it falls off automatically. Volshok Battle Gear. That is something. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna just hook up. That way he has to think twice whether or not he wants to block. Okay, he blocked. I didn't want him to have a 3-3. I guess it would be a 4-4, but... Okay. I mean, I don't get any value out of this squire, but a 2-2 is pretty valuable right now. Since his next creature is as large as mine. I wish I had a Spike Shot Goblin. Every time I draft Mirrodin, I wish I had a Spike Shot Goblin, because I always get Full Shot Gauntlets. Which is a pretty mediocre card, but sometimes it gets the job done. Especially if I draw any of my 2 Skyhunter Prowlers. Skyhunter, the 1-3 with Vigilance. I can't remember if it's Prowler, Legionnaire, or whatever it's called. No, I assume he's getting a Skyreach Manta here because it's his best card. Which I actually have an answer to. Just attack through it with large creatures. Gemstone already. So he already has the Skyreach Mantas? Equip over and place Untouched Mirror. Pre-combat because I'm lazy. Attack. Then I can attack for a little more next turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I might Essence Drain to finish him off if he has nothing. If he just plays Gemstone right here. No, it looks like he has a Skyreach Manta. So I think I'll equip to Untouched Mirror and attack with both creatures. If I forget those cards in my deck. If he wants to save some life. What is this? Sorry, I thought he tapped. I keep thinking he taps mana when he doesn't. I'm just saying things. So he definitely blocks the Dross Golem, if anything, here. But I'm happy trading with Skyreach Manta. Not letting him play as a 5. Whoa, he's not blocking. Why isn't he blocking? He went on to 5, so I can just probably Essence Drain him out now. Huh, interesting. Next turn I'll attack with my small creatures, but if he attacks me back, like if he equips this up and makes it a 6/6, I can attack with both of these creatures and Quicksilver Mammoth. And now I can't really get through. If he attacks with Skyreach Manta, he's still dead. He didn't do that. He saw through my ploy. I think I'm just going to play Clockwork Condor and equip the equipment to it. So that untaps my mirror and lets me make a large flyer. Actually, you know what? It's already a 3/3. I'm going to equip it to my Leland Squire to make a large ground pounder. Because I don't want him to block all the damage just by blocking Clockwork Condor when it already trades with Skyreach Manta. Obviously not attacking because I'm looking to kill him next turn. Full Shot Gauntlet has a downside, but it hits real hard. He still has that Gemstone Array he hasn't played yet. Just hasn't had time for it. Been bashing his face in. Much better than that game where I had the Lead and Mirror beatdown. Yeah, sure. I only need this card to kill you with. I hope he doesn't play another creature though. Okay, good. I only need to connect with one of my creatures to kill him with Essence Drain. So we're just gonna beat down. Yep, all 4 attacking. Good job. Get in there, sir. Sirs. assorted mirror lions, condors, and golems. Yep, Behemoth gets bounced, but it dies, and shortly thereafter he dies, so yes, end of combat. And that is round 1. Hopefully we'll play better in round 2, because that was abysmal, like how I performed in game 1 especially. But yeah, I'll be back for round 2.